Good afternoon on what is a mild, bright but blowy day. It is Wednesday the 17th of April and I'm in the Nook with a nice hot cup of tea. And a box to continue unboxing. And what I'm going to pull over here, if I can get to it, is, let's have a look, is it this, which is, let's have a look, Very Pretty Paleozoic Pals, Permian Nations by Evey Lockhart. It's published by Melsonian Arts Council, best known for Troika. So, even before even the dinosaurs, fabulous Dimetrodons defined wetland fashion. Behorned Xenocanthus sharks definitely negotiated sacred treaties. Nautiloids and ammonites plumb the depths of philosophical depths. Thranaxodons and Brumagestias cooperatively developed sophisticated aquaculture techniques. These Paleozoic folks learned well the values of peace, respect, and cooperation and communication. Then, of course, humans came along and the big bullies just took what they wanted. Very Pretty Paleozoic Pals, Permian Nations is a setting or sphere for the Troika RPG, an incredibly ancient and possibly adorable fantasy land. This actually sounds a lot of fun. So let's have a look inside. And he's kind of got cute artwork on the front. And that's the blurb. And inside we have very nice little bookmark. And we've got a map of the area. Before we get into the contents page, the credits page as well, got an overview and introduction of the setting. And sort of like, well, okay, it's like this, but, and however, essentially saying, but it's actually a bit like this. So, you know, it's saying the area is been beset by an earthquake, so it's a bit of it being changed around. And then important questions to ask, things like, what do you do as players in this happy, fairly peaceful land? Also another important question, this one of manners and murder. What is and what is not thinking a person? So, you know, this is asking, you know, what's essentially what can you get away with murdering and what can you not get away with murdering, essentially. But then we have backgrounds got listed there, and we begin with essentially we've got general Dimetrodon background here, and then the individual backgrounds. And the background in Troika really essentially is what does the character do, what his or her possessions are, and what his advanced skills are. And they're really very simply defined. So let's have a look. The retired matriarch has a black diadem of authority, a crock of amphibians in boneless fish, aspic, which is provisions, bright polished stone, vibrant sail shawl. That's it. And then advanced skills are a constellation of seeing, etiquette, biting, dancing, singing, and tracking. And these generally sort of like the advanced skills add on to the basic skills and give you bonuses in certain areas. And that's it. That's how character creation is done. You just basically roll some dice and grab the description there, and you're done. And it's going to do the same for the Thranaxodon backgrounds, like Digger for Hire and Inventor Errant, Brumagestia, I'm saying that wrong, backgrounds, Illumosaurus backgrounds. So if you really want to sort of like play dinosaurs in a fantasy world, this is the one for you. Xenocanthus background, so you can play a fish. Marine backgrounds, so those you want to play a nautilid, so you can be a wizarding nautilid, a natural philosopher nautilid, or even a giant ammonite. Got a quick list of all the advanced skills, but mostly you're going to rely upon the skills in the core book. List of items, and then spells such as Call the Void Star Constellation or Dual Probability Cycle Graphene. Troika is really kind of a weird science fantasy role-playing gimmick. It veers between the two. Characters are weird and fantastical, and sort of like wander through the spheres from one region to the next, having adventures and exploring the sort of like the metaverse, as it were, or the multiverse. So we've got Nautilid and Ammonite Marine Conservancy. This is going to be the settlement, the location, the different sort of like species or character backgrounds, like the Dimitron marshland territories, or the County Lizardbane, which is where human territory is, and that's where the threat is going to come from, presumably. Sorry, excuse me. I'm outside, so hay fever. And then Adventure 1, Humans Attack. A player character's got to deal with that problem. Uppity mammals. Who are the humans? Why are they here now? What do they want? And this is more than Stone Age. This is a bit more, I think, akin to sort of, if all these dinosaurs sort of lived in a magical land, it'd be sort of like the equivalent of, a lost world, as it were. And here we have the crew of the gutted shark, rather than the cutty shark, of course. So a list of them and simple descriptions, and then a timeline of the human actions, essentially what they would do if there's no interference from anyone, including the player characters. So you've got a timeline of what will happen if nothing happens, and then we move on to Adventure 2, Voids of the Less Indifferent Stars. So this is both a sort of a mini setting and a complete campaign, and this will even take you to the weirder locations, including a moon surface complex. So we've got complete descriptions of those locations, and you'll be wandering through this essentially as a dinosaur, as an antediluvian prehistoric creature, dealing with a sort of like a science fantasy world. And in this one there are, say, Veronops zombies, which scratch, and bite. And then we've got Shane, Ghosts of the Friendless Dead as well. So weird encounters. Oh, that's and an explanation of actually what's going on overall. Where you'll actually encounter an anchored star, person expression, a patriot, and repentant 23, and there are random village charts for creating sort of encounters along the way, along that journey, so on, and throughout the setting as a whole, I think. So you are sort of like building a world as you go. And then we've got a critter catalogue. So a bestiary of the strange creatures to be found in this age when there are still dinosaurs and men. Some fantastic illustrations such as this Helicoprion and that. So I love a really nice little bestiary, including a wet grass hag, and just to go with everything else, got also notable NPCs. Including Grimtooth Wiggles, Dimetrodon, and Soft Touch Cuddles, Thronaxodon, and just a table of names at the end. So, Very Pretty Paleozoic Pals, Permian Nations. I think that's rather fun. Rather jolly to play, in fact, because you are playing sort of like a cutesified kind of take upon dinosaurs but in a dangerous world. And I think that's a nice that's an interesting combination, and it's a different combination that will sort of like challenge people to role play. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you have, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to get more unboxings in the Nook, where you'll see me out here with a package containing a book or supplement, in this case an adventure and setting supplement for Troika, which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea, then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing in the Nook. I will be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.